gain insights about your competitors. It's fantastic to have this technology available, and you can see all of this information and understand and go through it in bettering your own business. But in understanding that you have the exact same opportunity in doing a competitor analysis and understanding exactly what people are saying about your competitors as well. And that allows you to identify the gaps to take on the additional opportunity or market share. Engage in more effective public relations by understanding who the real influencers are. And for some stakeholders like a PR department, there is functionality in the technology that allows you to set up a whole lot of early warning systems where as soon as a particular journalist or a blogger tweets about you or posts a mention about you, you can set up those real-time interactions that you receive them up front. So it's not about you walking into a meeting or walking into a forum and understanding that there's some damaging conversation going on about your brand, your products and services. You actually are proactive in this situation. Reduce marketing spend by learning how to reach consumers more cheaply, and obviously help identify gaps for products and services. And we've seen that over the years with Dell, where Dell actively engaged in social media, and in their last product releases, it was through the social media landscape and understanding more of what the consumer wanted that they actually changed the ultimate spec of their latest machines, and it incorporated what it is that the consumer actually wanted. And obviously up until now it's the most valuable sort of release because they're delivering the right value proposition of what it is that the consumers are interested in. It's also about listening at the point of need. That's very, very important. You know, what it is that, where are you at in delivering your business objectives? Where are you at in delivering certain goals? Where are you at in your stakeholders in the division and your products and services, etc., etc. You can ask yourself all of those business imperative sort of questions, and it's about listening at the point of need, and then obviously measuring and engaging with your customers. So I'm just going to take you through just a few slides of a case study. I've kept it kind of short, but I thought it would be interesting and important to show you a few of the or examples of the type of information that could be extracted. And this is only a simple extract of a research program that I went through for MTN South Africa, where we looked at a competitor analysis between MTN Play, which was formerly known as MTN Loaded, the entertainment portal, and we did a comparative against Orange as a multimedia platform as well as Vodafone Live. So they're looking at enhancing their mobile product offering in mobile content, as well as integrating social services into their platform, and we did the following analysis for them. So the intent of the analysis is to provide some observations around competing multimedia portal services provided by MTN Play and Vodafone Live. We also had a brief look at Orange Mobile. There weren't too many mentions in South Africa, obviously only internationally, but they basically set that up as the benchmark that they actually wanted to work against. The date range was from the 2nd of March to the 30th of April, so it was only 2 months of mentions. And it was very generic sort of keywords that we used to pull all the comments. Obviously your keyword strategy and your keyword setup is the most important, because the more you put into the system, obviously the more information it's going to pull out. So we only worked on a high level sort of brand sort of names and around some of their services. It wasn't very detailed. And then all non-relevant MTN Play mentions have been removed, obviously decreasing the sample size from 260 to 100, because relevancy at the end of the day is key. All regions across the world have been included in the sample. However, the sample is limited to English mention only. So we have the ability of tracking 15 different languages, and it would have been key and important, obviously being in Africa. But seeing as we were doing the example for South Africa, they weren't too perturbed or interested in that. They just wanted an overall view. And then the mentions are split further into various themes, so they can actually take it back and understand, well, how is this important for which stakeholders in the business?